maybe in training camp with the depth chart being kind of fluid as you just kind of figure out where guys fit?
Absolutely, and you want that. You know, when we're a senior ball club, you want to go into training camp with guys thinking, hey, I got to win my spot this camp. So happen we are in that situation right now. But what an opportunity to have that type of competition. It's not like we're going to have a slugfest and be scrimmaging every day, but we need to see exactly where we are. It's left up them to show who should start against Ball State, because it'll be here before we know it.
Coach, were you a fan of them getting rid of 2-a-days and basically making camp now a week longer than it's ever have been? I think 5 weeks versus 4 weeks.
I haven't really been a big 2-a-days guy. I think your bodies can only hold up so much. I think if you have a chance to have one long practice, one padded practice, along with another walkthrough where it's a meeting on the field, I think that's enough. We're all going by the same rules, so we haven't had to adjust an awful lot. And then for us, where we are in our program, now to be able to get the players one day off completely too. So it's a bigger block of time, but we feel like we'll protect their bodies a little bit more the way we have it set up now.
Coach, you're one of the two games after Labor Day to play on a Friday night when you play Nebraska. Are you for the Friday night games? And how did that? Is that something you guys?
We have that game, right?
You have the game at home.
Hey, we have a home game. I'm in favor of it. No, I understand Friday nights have been reserved for high school football, and believe me, I love high school football, product high school football, all of that. I think there's enough football to go around for all of us. To have an occasional game under the lights like that, it's big for our program. We're excited about it. And it's not like we've signed a 20-year contract. We're going to see how this goes. I think people will find out that there's enough for everyone, that it won't interfere that much with our high school. There's something about, if you go to the NFL, Monday night football, right? Pretty Sunday night football. So Friday night football for us, hopefully, is exciting also.
What has that cookout done for you in the past, and what's that going to mean for you guys?
I think anytime you get a chance to let a prospect see and come in contact with as many people as possible in our program, it's a good thing. The guys have so many options and so many big decisions to make, but for them to just, feel a little bit more comfort being around us a little bit longer, for their parents to see how we do things, it has to be a plus for us. Once people get a chance to see our staff, see the type of influence our coaches could have on their young men, it has to be a benefit for us. So we're excited about it. We have a lot of good guys coming in that week, and hopefully they'll kind of jump on board a little bit too.
You mentioned Texas. You guys seem to be making some inroads. I mean,
we are.
In the last year, it's taken a while, but it seems to be playing.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great areas for football, and we do have some serious ties there. So we did a couple clinics down there this past year, and but we are in it stronger now. Made a commitment to trying to do something there. We're getting a good response from guys, and hopefully we can finish it up now.
Coach.
I'm in favor of the early signing period, so things should start to clear up a little bit for us.
Coach, historically you haven't shown a lot of emotion. How did last year's season affect you?
Historically, you haven't shown a little bit more. So when you make statements like that, because I'm not just showing the sideline, I haven't showed them, I don't buy that. I don't scream and yell an awful lot, but emotion kind of comes in different packages. I'm not the excitement. I'm not the show. Our players are. And as long as they're emotional and making plays, I'm okay with that.
Lovie, what do you remember about your first year with the Bears? I think you won 5, and your second year I think you won 11.
Yeah.
And are there some parallels you're hoping to see there as you move to year 2?
That's what I'm remembering about it. Year 1 is always tough. First off, if there's a change being made, sometimes a coach can get lucky when you move into a situation where they've won before. But most of the time, there's a reason why. You haven't won enough games, so you feel like, and it's going to take a little bit of time. So I just know, going back on that, experience can teach you a lot. I've been in a situation where year 1 we saw marked improvement, year 2. We're hoping that's the case with our team this year.
And Coach, you've only been here for a year, but with the culture you've instilled, going to Texas for some recruiting, a new building that you're getting, How proud of you of what you've accomplished so far, only your first, 14 months into this job?
Well, I'm really excited about the commitment that's been made. We have an excellent athletic director in Josh Whitman, and as we initially started talking, he talked about this is how we're going to build our program, and everything he said he would do is what he's done. It's easy to see that we need that commitment to the facilities and everything else. The fans have been great. It's going to take all of us to make this, this turnaround work, but we're in the process of it.
Is it hard to be patient with that turnaround?
I'm a patient man, and you have to have patience. You like for it to, snap a finger and it happen. Our sport's a little bit harder than that. In this conference, there are, a lot of good programs. Ours hadn't been there, but in time, if you have a plan, it works. So when we say patient, we want to see marked improvement this year, and eventually, we'll be a team that people will be talking about.